This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Here is my chubby little self doing some reverse band squats off of a box. This is still not quite below parallel, but I'm getting there. Something I've been working on a lot after coming off the injury, and wanted to try to overload the body a little bit. Here's my boy Robot going. I believe that's around 650 or so, getting close to that range. Here's Big Bird. Big Bird and I have been working together a lot lately, as well as Robot and myself. We're trying to get a bunch of us together. All the guys that want to work hard are trying to stick together the best we can. And here's my last attempt. I believe, I want to say it's like 7 something, 745 or something like that. So there's a double. Wasn't that easy. So I was kind of shifting around the bottom a little bit. And here's Robot. He's a plate or two behind in his workup, but he ends up working up a little heavier than me on this day, and I think that's great, and that's a good sign when you get the guys around you, the guys that you coach, the guys that you work with, they start to get stronger than you, or they want to excel and go ahead of you. And I really like that mentality. That's the way it should be. Whether someone's injured or not, you should, rather than stick your hand out and help them up, you should step on their throat, because that's going to help the whole team a lot better. Good squat there by Bird. You can see the difficulty in him getting down to that box height. Doesn't have the greatest mobility in the world, but was able to keep good enough position to make that squat. A good strong squat there by Mr. Robot Pants. I think he goes up one more time here even. And when you get guys in this environment, it's just great for everybody. We're all pushing each other. We're all trying to beat each other. And we're all trying to, push as hard as we can. For myself right now with the injury, I'm not focused on anybody else other than myself. I can't be screwed up with anything anybody else is doing. There's a great squat by Robot, and I believe that's like 785 or something like that. So that was a good strong pull by him. And then myself and Biggie Bird get involved in doing some pulls here. And what we did is we did some speed pulls, trying to work on the speed, trying to work on the form. And on top of that, what we did is we did like intervals, or not intervals, we did like rounds basically. So we'd do like 3 reps. I'd go for 1 rep, he'd go for 1 rep, and we'd go back and forth quickly, and then we'd rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. And we ended up doing that until we did about 15 to 18 total reps. We got a lot of reps in on this day. You can see how that second rep is so much better than the first, and that's something I need to work on. I need to get that first rep a lot faster. But that style of deadlifting, that deadlift routine, is something that is used by some of the European guys. They'll use 3 to 5 singles in a row, and they'll rest shortly in between those reps, and then they'll take a longer rest in between there's a ambulance going by over here, in between the sets. So they'll do like here I go again. They'll do 3 reps quickly, 3 to 5 reps quickly, and then rest for 3 to 5 minutes, and then just go again basically until they feel they've done enough work. I think we started out with around 405 and got ourselves into the 500-pound range or so. Nothing big, no huge weights going on, just trying to get that form better. And to me, that looks a little better for me. My form sucks. Bird's knees are coming forward probably too much. Use a little bit more of an upright shin angle there. But he's 11 feet tall, and he has yellow feathers. So what's a bird to do? I think now we got 505 on there. Trying to wait until I feel like I'm in position. The problem is, with the weight loss and stuff, I never really feel like I'm in position. I don't feel that same tightness that I did before. Here's Silent Mike. Silent Mike's getting ready for our meet November 3rd. He's one of the sleepers of the day. Literally, people might be falling asleep while he's lifting. But we look for him to do some pretty good things. I think the guy's got a 500-pound raw squat in him in his first power meet. Pretty awesome. I think he should be able to bench 3 something. And then I'm not sure about the rest. Maybe mid-5s for the pull. There's Big Bird going again. If we can get that mobility fixed up, that hip mobility, hip strength, have him open up a little bit more, those pulls will be just that much easier for him. Banged up, those shins are grizzled. 20 years of powerlifting will do that to you. Jim McDonald circumnavigating my entire body. I'll have to have a discussion with him about that. Those look like good pulls. For some reason, I feel stronger yanking the weight right now than I do pulling the weight. I don't know when that happened or why that happened. Perhaps I need to increase the strength of my core overall, low back, and gut. Here's Torta, another sleeper involved in the November 3rd meet. Guy's got a lot of strength, a lot of explosive power. Very stocky, wears some flashy shoes. You gotta like his style. Here's Chris. Chris is just training right now. He's gonna be helping out at the meet. I don't think he's preparing for the meet. And here's William Wallace. William Wallace will be doing the meet, I think. Looks like he's preparing for the meet. I haven't actually even talked to him about it, really. Maybe I should. Maybe as the people's coach, maybe I should actually know what my own guys are doing. A lot of people don't know this about Robot. Not only is he going to be a PhD, he's going to have a PhD, but he's also the illest rapper ever. Look at him rapping that knee. I don't think a lot of people appreciate that about him. I mean, he's going bald, he's red, he's bloated. I mean, what's there to not like? He's young, he's muscular. I think there's some cheating going on with those knee wraps of Mike's. No one can squat that fast normally. Those basketball shorts, I think those are made by Inzer, giving him a rebound out of the bottom. Here's Casey. I'm trying to encourage Casey to do the November 3rd meet as well, just so that we have way too many lifters, mainly. And that again was William Wallace. And that is it from supertraining.tv.